She just became an officer, you know what I'm saying? Can you please arrest me? For real? You're not trying to arrest me? Not even a little bit? How old you are?
I got me.
Too old for me? You don't even know how old I am. How old you think I am? Oh, you got a man.
Right.
I can't be your friend, like I can't get your Instagram? No? Not even a little bit? I feel it. I'll leave you alone.
Shalom, Makir Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noah's in the gospel, brought lifting up the standard, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the spirit. And even though this may be a skit, you know, because see, Jake do a lot of skits and stuff like that to get views and likes and all this other bullshit. And this low key could be his chick, but looking at our body language, it's probably just a random event and he probably decided to film it for a skit for views. But the fact that shows you how adulterous our people are, man, from the men to the women. Because for one thing, you see the look she gave him. She checked him out and she looked him up and down and gave him that lustful look. Now, like my man Barney Mack said, he said, somebody look at you like that, then that means you want to do something to me. Well, in a way like this, she was checking him out sexually. Okay, because first thing about our women, they always look Jake down. They look at your feet and they'll look you or they'll size you up, you know, to see if you somebody that they may want to deal with on a rainy day. But she told the dude that, yeah, I got a boyfriend. And yeah, you may have a dude, but you still flirty. You know, even though you blowing him off a little bit, you still are entertaining this guy. And the dude, he's no better because he's steady pressing the issue. Now, this is why the scriptures tell you to keep a watch over an impudent, of a shameless woman. Because when you have no protection or no guidance, and you have women out here that running, you know, that run the streets, they loose. And they subjected to every Tom, Dick, and Harpo, man. Like the scriptures say that a woman will receive every man. And that's the spirit that these women come in. And Jake, they get a whiff of that, they gonna pursue it. Okay, nigga don't care about popping you on. That's a nigga's prized possession, and his glory is to sleep with another man's wife. Just to say he one-upped another Jake, man. And this is what Jake do. And this is why Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai is gonna destroy 2/3 of our people, because Jake don't give a shit, man. And like I said, even though this is a skit, you can tell by her body language, like she's not really acting. Because if she was really acting and going along with the skit to the fullest extent, she probably would have been a little bit more dramatic. But you see, she's kind of walking away and playing hard to get. But she likes the attention, which all these women do. This is why, hey, you know, you brothers out there that deal with these women, hey, your woman get hit on all the damn time. And she tells you, oh, no, don't nobody talk to me. That's a fucking lie. Especially if you got a somewhat decent looking chick and she got a nice little body. Jake could talk to anybody. They don't care. I mean, you got 3s and 4s getting hit on by average Jakes, man. So that just elevates and boosts their ego. So if you got a woman that's a 6 or 7, possibly 8, God forbid she's a 9 or 10, you better know that she can go to the damn to the gas station with a bonnet on, with some flip flops and some pajama pants on, and niggas gonna try to talk to her, man. Okay. And that's just what it is. Women ain't got to get all dolled up in order for men to talk to them, because the fact that they're the opposite sex. And this type of behavior is what makes them proud, because you would do, out of every 100 women, you may have 5 that, you may have 10 of them that may check you out. You know what I'm saying? And 5 may actually engage with you, and you may only get 1 of their numbers. Out of a woman, she may have 100 dudes that may try to talk to her. And out of them 100 dudes, she gonna write off half of them because, you know, the whole image type thing and the whole high value man shit that these bitches think that they deserve, which they don't. She'll write off half of them. She may get 15, 20 her number. She may go out with 10 and may sleep with 7 of them. You know, and this is every damn day. So for every 100 women that try to, or every 100 men that talk to these women, at least 15, 20 of them gonna get a number, and 10 of them may crack. Versus 100 women that try to talk to you, you may not get none of them, man. Because that's just how hard it is for a man. Okay? So, and she's not a bad looking woman. She's a fair looking woman. So you know she's getting hit on. You see what he did. And like I said, even though this may be a skit, the fact about it is, he's like, well, can we be friends? Can I get your IG? No, nigga. If she say no, then the answer is no. Okay, why are you trying to go around the issue? You know? And most females, bro, they have men on the side. They have what they call standbys. In case y'all go left, in case y'all don't work, she got another man she can call. Prime example, before you met her, she had male friends. Or if she had male friends, or she had companion with the opposite sex, whether it be co-workers or people she went to school with, or even people she worked with. You still got those men that's still on reservation until you get out of the picture. Okay, it don't stop there. So if you think that you got a virtuous woman, you think again. Look at her flirting. That's for to boost her ego. All right. So this is the book of Proverbs 30 and 20. It says, such is the way of the adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I've done no wickedness. Now let's just say if she had an overprotecting guy, okay, which women will call him, oh, he's insecure. No, it's not being insecure. That's called protecting his possession. The scriptures say that. It says, without the hedge, the possession is spoiled. Okay, so you have to keep a watch over these women. So she said, "Are you insecure? Why are you questioning me about this, and that?" Because back in the man's mind, he knows that she's loose. He knows that women are basically, women are fucking spoiled, man. I mean, they'll talk to anybody if the vibe is right, or if they perceive you to be something that they like. Whether you got money, or whether you have a certain look, or you 6 feet, or what type of car you drive, or you know what I'm saying? If you're popular or you a sports figure, she's gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And the man may get whiff for that, and he may question her. Then she's gonna, oh, you're insecure. You shouldn't be with me if you're gonna question me. But wait a minute, man. This is what you're doing when I'm not around. You sitting up here flirting with other niggas. You talking to other men. What am I supposed to think? You just too insecure. No, that's not insecure. You just a whore. Okay, let's flip the script. If I'm insecure, then that means you're a whore. Because see, Keisha is quick to throw that insecure word out there in order to try to throw the ball back in your court to make it seem like you the one tripping. You know, when technically these women, they supposed to be covered up. They're supposed to be in the home, and they're not supposed to be out there guiding abroad. Okay, they go out there and get groceries. You go out there and you bring your ass home. You're not supposed to be out in no fucking club, out with some cheap celebration party, girls' night out. Oh, we gonna go here, we gonna go there, and you got 5 or 6 other black women, or just women in general, that hate men, that's loose, and your woman is riding along with them. So what you think gonna happen, man? Okay, such is the way of the adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I've done no wickedness, man. That's right. Because if our homeboy go and question her, what was you doing today? Did a nigga try to come and talk to you? Then, you know, she gonna deny and say, nah, don't nobody be talking to me. You see how I look? I don't even look like nothing. That's all bullshit, man. And it's to the point now, I don't even go into shit like that. We're like, if another dude hit on your chick, man, and she goes and he can have her. Okay, now it's one thing if a nigga gets disrespectful and you're there and you and your demon are there, then that's a different story. Like, bro, don't disrespect me. But even then, you're using wisdom in that situation. But now I don't even give a fuck. Like when I was younger and shit like that, man, I'd be all into a female, man. I used to get upset and shit like that and get a little jealous. I don't give a fuck no more, man. I don't give a fuck. You can have that bitch. Straight up. Because now it's just like all these women are fucking wicked. And when you think about it, it's like, and when you don't give a fuck, that's when they really try to come fuck with you. Like I don't really give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what she do when I'm not around. I don't give a fuck, man. You know what? You can have her because it's 1,000 more out there. And this is why I don't take a lot of women serious. I just can't take them serious at this point. I mean, you know, I have my moments when I like a chick and then, you know, shit go left. And that's what it is. When I'm at the point now in my walk, like, I don't give a fuck, man. Do what you do. Shit, you go and you deal with another man, then stay there. Don't come home to me. We ain't got nothing to talk about. What we gonna discuss? Go out there, do your own thing, man. Until the judgment of the Lord come upon you. All right. Go here real quick. Sirach 26. And I'm gonna start at verses 6. It says, but the grief of heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman. That's a big one. I mean, they'll give you the third degree because a chick hits on you, or because, you know, she may think that you're looking at another chick. They'll give you the third degree, but catch her in another dude's face, then all of a sudden, you know, it's going to be World War III when you confront her. I mean, the double standard is amazing, brothers. The double standard is like, wow. And they're still able to get away with this because you got simps out there. And on top of that, you have a system that's put in place to protect them. But it says here, but grief in heart and sorrow is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue which communicated withal. And it says here, 7, and an evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro, and he that have hold on her as though he had a scorpion. Yeah, because we know scorpions can be venomous. But it says a drunken woman and a guide abroad cause it great anger. Yeah, and she would not cover her own shame. Yeah, and it's naturally for a man to get mad when his woman is out there like that. Like, chick tell me, hey, I want to do a girls trip. All right, we not, and I'm actually taking it serious. Then that's a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not girls trips. Nah, we not doing that. Especially when your friends are a bunch of harlots. And you know what girls trip means? What goes there stays there. If they go to Vegas, you better believe they getting popped by other dudes, man. Unless you just got you one of a kind. But hey, if she's out on the strip, her homegirls on the strip, hey, they all are getting busy. While your stupid ass is sitting at home watching her damn kids, she's getting popped by a whole nother dude. And you sitting up there, let me call my baby. Nigga, she ain't gonna answer the phone. All right? But it says here, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. Hey, she was proud in her eyelids. Look at those cum catchers. You know she's a loose woman. She's loose as hell. Now, if this is a real thing, she probably didn't give him the play. But you better believe if somebody comes along that she perceives better than him, she's definitely going to go. She's going to bust her wide open for that nigga, man. Because this is how they are. This is the American woman. This is the American, this is the Western woman here. This is why men are leaving. You know, and like I said, this is just a skit. It could be a skit. This can really be his chick, but this is how it goes down in the DM for real. You know, she thinks she's cute, got a little tight uniform on. She has some position of authority. You know, you can't tell her shit. She's probably popular on IG, and you got these busters right here. You know, they just gonna give her a pass. You know, so this place is just wicked, man. I'm over it at this point. But it says, and if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. That's right. Overmuch liberty, meaning they got too much liberty to go as they please, and they shouldn't have no liberty outside of their husbands. But it says, watch over an impotent eye, and marvel not as she trespass against thee. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found the fountain, and drink of every water near her, and by every head she will sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. So we know that the scriptures don't lie. Okay, the scriptures don't lie. So if this says this is the state of mind that our women is in, you better believe it. Okay, because the scriptures say, the Most High say he's a power that he can't lie. Okay, but a woman, she's so wicked, it's to the point she say, well, nah, that's just what man wrote. That ain't me. Bitch, it is you. Okay, it's definitely you. Trilliousness of a man. Verses 10, matter of fact, 9. It says, the father waketh for the daughter where no man knoweth, and the care for her taketh away sleep. When she is young, lest she pass away the flower of her age, and being married, lest she should be hated, but in our virginity, lest she should be defiled, and gotten with child in our father's house, and having a husband, lest she should misbehave herself, and when she is married, lest she should be barren. Okay, but keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thy enemies. And everybody looks at us because they know our women is out of control. So this is why Jake gets no respect, and a byword in the city, and a reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. Okay, it says here, but behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. Yeah, okay, because women bring wickedness, man. And the black woman don't realize that she's made her man look like a straight disgrace. And they cool with embarrassing the so-called black man because they don't have respect for you. For us. It says, from garments cometh the moth, and from women wickedness. But better is the churliness of a man than a courteous woman. A woman, I say, which bringeth shame and reproach. And churliness goes into like a rugged, rough, stern, or just a undetestable person. Okay, it says a rough, stern asshole is better than a friendly woman, a woman that communicates with everybody. If she was really sincere about her situation with her man, she wouldn't even gave this nigga eye contact, and let alone she wouldn't have gave the nigga the fuck me look. Like, damn, yeah, you know, such if I'll let you hit if I ain't have a dude. Or if you continue to pursue me, I'm gonna let you hit it. She just wanna be chased, man. Just off the rip to that, man, I cut her ass off. I'm like, yeah, you through. Or at this point, she's nothing but a plutonic, or she's nothing more but recreational use only. And most of them, that's just what they good for. Okay, they want to give you that speech. Oh, I don't know you yet, man. Look, if we going out on a date and I'm paying for it, I'm fucking. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you don't like it, then go pull that shit on one of them Simpsons. And you got to be straightforward, man. Tell them like, look, man, this is the deal. You know how you got to sweet talk them and make it seem like you just this and this and that. And I'm like, look, in the door, this is what I expect, because you want to get us. You want me to pay for your time, and to reciprocate, I want to get what's between your legs. And that's just how it works. That's how it's supposed to be. But you men out here have been pussy bagging for so long, and you let these bitches get away with free meals, man. Okay, if you don't expect for me to hit it, then you need to pay for your own goddamn movie ticket. You need to pay for your own fucking food. You know what I'm saying? And then I may entertain you for a while before I decide to get up and leave. You know, just got to be straightforward. Just got to be rough with these bitches, man. Fuck all that keep sweat, sweet talking shit. I ain't got time for that, man. It's just A and B. It's black and white. Okay, but anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, you will edify. Until the next.